What's going on, folks? Hope you're all well. Welcome back to the channel. Very excited about this one today. I've got a lot of new music that I want to check out this morning. There's been loads of fun songs, but Boundaries is top of the list. These boys know how to bring the raw aggression. I have been loving the previous two singles as well as their last album, and I'm very much so looking forward to their new album, which drops in 48 days, 11 hours, 23 minutes and 16 seconds. Not that I'm counting. It's called Yearning the Unbeautiful After, and this song we're about to listen to today, which is the third single, is called Only Endless, and it is the second last song on a 14-track album, which is very interesting, okay? So, Only Endless, Boundaries. If you do not know Boundaries, buckle up, because this is going to be disgusting. I just know it. I seen a clip on Instagram, and it's Boundaries being Boundaries. I'm very excited to see how the rest of the song formulates. Let's go. Whoa! Whoa, that's loud. Sorry, my voice is loud. This is kind of different. It's gonna be a varied album, man. For a band that's like known for being so heavy, they have a lot of variety.
I want you to know, I want you to know, no, you can't replace words left unsaid. I want you to know, I want you
Having three vocalists is so sick. Just offers an entirely new realm of vocal dynamics across the board, or dynamics in general across the song. This makes sense as a single. It's gonna get violently heavy though. They're definitely flexing their songwriting ability. They don't just have to be heavy all the time. They've had songs like this before in the past. That is vile. A little bit more atmospheric and ethereal than what I've heard from Boundaries with breakdowns before. Not like droney synth. I need to go back and listen to some of their older music, because maybe I'm just not aware that they used to sound like this. But from their previous album and some of the singles I've heard off albums prior to that as well, this is quite different to anything I've heard from them so far. Solid song. I think that does make sense as a single, just to kind of like, I suppose, show off a little bit more of what the band's capable of, because The previous two singles were absolute just... If you look up what an ass beater is in the dictionary, is just those two songs. Skies Cast Amber Black, and what was the other one called? It was called Death Will Follow Me. Like, even the names themselves are just like so violent. But yeah, my favorite thing about Boundaries, and one thing that I always talk about, is the like visceral nature of the vocals. It literally sounds like the vocalist is retching, is the best way I can describe it. It's like he's coughing up blood or getting sick as the lines are being spewed out of his mouth. It's like the lines and the vocals that he's actually spewing out are like almost... This is such a weird way of describing it, but it's how I imagine it in my head. It's like he's not... It's like there's an additional power that's like sending these vocals out of him. He's like retching them out. It's like, you know, it's, you know, like that retching sound that you make right before you're getting sick or as you're getting sick. That's what it sounds like. But it just adds this entirely new raw layer to vocals that you just don't really hear a lot of in modern metal. Like, it sounds like, yes, there's clearly a lot of technique, and when you hear it live, I haven't seen the band live, but I've seen a lot of clips of them live. I think that's where it shows that, yes, there's clearly a lot of technique being like on display here. But man, it sounds like he's just fucking hurting his voice in the best way possible. So visceral, so raw. This one has the big clean chorus, which I've not been the biggest fan of in the past with Boundaries, because I think there's so many bands that do water their sound down a little bit by adding a big like catchy chorus to bring more people in, or just, I guess it's not even necessarily to bring more people in, but just they add a big catchy hook to a really heavy song. And the one thing that I kind of like started to really fall in love with Boundaries for was that they just like kind of disregarded a lot of that and went balls to the wall with like the most ridiculous, like thrashy metalcore, hardcore leaning music that was just so angry and abrasive. And then the songs that the clean vocals would come in kind of took me out of that a little bit. Now, in saying that, I actually quite like this one. I think I just had some bad experiences with like Easily Erased. There's moments of that song where the clean vocals come in that just like really irk me, and it just doesn't really sound that good to my ears, especially because how heavy the rest of the song is. It's like such a U-turn to all of a sudden be in this big like fancy clean chorus. But I think across a 14-track album that's going to be as heavy as this, the odd singing moment will be nice, especially because we have three vocalists. Like the guitarist or the bassist, I didn't actually catch what he was playing, is also adding like more additional very raw scream vocals. So having the option to go to a clean vocals or a vocalist is obviously going to add an entire new layer to the album that will be very fucking heavy. Like, it's called Yearning the Unbeautiful After. It's going to be ridiculous. The cover itself is just... it's going to be so heavy. I know what this band sounds like. We've seen what they're capable of in the previous two singles. So yeah, it's nice to have that like dynamic option of being able to switch over to a clean chorus. But yeah, I think this is probably my least favorite of the three singles so far. That chorus will probably grow on me. I do like it. Although I said that, like, generally speaking, I'd probably just prefer if they went completely balls to the wall, because that's kind of what I go to Boundaries for. But I didn't think that chorus was bad. Solid song. I look forward to listening to it again. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, guys. Leave a like in the video. Make sure you're subbed. Let me know what song you've preferred the most from the three singles so far. I'm going to say Death Will Follow Me had such a fucking sick breakdown with the fuck you call out and everything. But Skies Cast Amber Black had so many fun, bouncy riffs and just like pure, disgusting vocal call outs. Honestly, they're probably on the same level. So this one's probably my least favorite so far. But again, I'll go back to it, listen to it more. And in the context of the album, I'm sure it will make a little bit more sense. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Cheers for watching. Goodbye.